Alright, here we are, guys, back for a Golf Clash tutorial here. Setting out my bag for hole 3. We're going to go with a little bit more distance. You can probably go with a Kingmaker here. I'm going to use a Royal Ball just because of my lack of distance with the Apocalypse 4. I'm missing about 6 yards. I can make up for that and kind of equivalently, well, I might not need it. So it looks like it's enough downwind, even with this shortened club, that, it's going to kind of overshoot here. I won't need really any power. I really don't need it to land on that second fairway. But of course, I'm sure, it wouldn't hurt if I do. But what I'm going to do is just kind of concentrate here on getting this land zone down. Maybe just a little bit of curl here. And let's just see how this looks for a first attempt. So far, so good. All that curl, I knew that it was going to kind of slope down that hill there. So I was just trying to kind of make sure that I kept it out of the left. Because I knew it would slope down from my Tour 8 play yesterday. So as you can see, right in the middle of the fairway, the biggest problem here is going to be kind of the angle that you'll have to come at the pin, especially with that bunker that they put in. This is going to be a very difficult shot to be able to just kind of, well, let's take a look at this one, because this was, something that I was also thinking about doing. And it can probably, if I set up my spin a little bit different and I go for this, especially with a Royal Ball, with my Apoc 4, I can probably get it a little bit longer than I just did. In fact, you can see where my opponent is. It might make things a little bit easier, but I don't think it's going to be kind of a life-altering shot that I really need to do. It's just kind of be maybe just a luxury. I'm a little disappointed I can't see the guide here. A little disappointed in that. I'm not going to use any spin. I'm going to use, in terms of top spin, but I am going to try to use this backstop here. And I'm going to go somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 rings. I'm playing very slow this morning. I just haven't woke up, I guess. So let me just go 15 rings here. I was towards max. I'll set it up momentarily so you can kind of see what I was doing. It looks like just not an. It looks like it's still going to require some curl, and it also rolled through the green. And that's part of the problem of not being able to see my guide. I just kind of have to wing it. But let's just take a look here at what I should have done. What was it, 11 something, right? It's like 11.5-ish. So at max, for instance, it's saying right around 13 rings. I went 15. Part of that extra was to, cover that tailwind and more of an overplay to just kind of, think about those ball guide expansion bounces that are going to kind of stretch out. So you can see that I did, a little bit of an overplay, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of plus 20%. Plus, I was probably right around here in terms of max. And this is more or less the adjustment that I did. And that's kind of ideally what I was trying to go for there. But for my first attempt, I really didn't know where to set up. And you can see that I got just a little bit too much here. But in terms of what I would do here, let's just take a look at Rapier here. So, I would more or less set up to kind of do the shot like this and just kind of minimally, play the break. You can see how small this bullseye is. You'll be able to hit pretty much anywhere on the bullseye and be able to make that one using that method. So definitely recommend setting up that way. So you can easily make that pitch, make sure that it does not miss in any circumstance. So good luck with that third hole, and I'll see you guys for hole 4 coming up.